friends, uh, brothers and sisters, those in Christ and in the military. Sergeant OCD here, and as you can see, my shop changed a little bit. Um, I started getting ready to put in some benches, and this is kind of the footprint I'm going to have, um, but it's just a matter of time and money. So, speaking of money, I've always wanted to get one of those 9 by 12 tarps that are canvas. Well, can't really afford it, don't know if the quality is going to be good, so I'm going to build my own and see what happens. One more advent thing from last week. I was such a chucklehead when I went in and charged this thing, and it wouldn't turn on. All I had to do was screw down the back. So I feel like a chucklehead. Anyway, that goes back into here. Get in there. Excuse my voice. I've been trying to get a cold for the last week, and I won't have it. Also, when I was out 2 weekends ago, I went to go charge my camera, and I had another cable, but the cable I use all the time worked the other day. Today, when I tested everything out before I left, and when I got out in the field, it didn't work. So I'm going to see if it works with a regular charger. This was on a battery backup, so we'll have to check that. My point is to make sure that you always check your equipment. So speaking of equipment, I got a 9 by 12 canvas tarp, Lowe's, $10. I got this at Harbor Freight at the beginning of the year. It's 9 by 11. This was like $7 or $8. I've got another one drying outside. You don't want to be outside right now because the honey wagons are out spraying the fields. And if you know what a honey wagon is, it stinks. So the other thing I got was a grommet kit, $15. So right now I'm at 25. Then I got a thing of mineral spirits. I use it all the time. But the one thing I didn't understand I had to look it up, boiled linseed oil. So evidently regular linseed oil is not enough. I said, well, if I had regular linseed oil, could I just boil it? The answer is no, because this is highly flammable. The way they make boiled linseed oil is they blow hot air through it. But what it does is it helps it dry faster. Now, obviously, I wouldn't want to do this in here unless I really want to have a headache afterwards. So I'm actually going to prep this in here with all the grommets, and I'm going to do this out of actually the loft of my barn. So I've got to make some hangers for the grommets so it can hang out. The other thing I'm going to do, I could put it in a 5-gallon bucket, mix one of these and the same size of the mineral spirits. So I think this is a quart, whatever. But the point is it's 50-50. This is, yeah, a quart. So a quart of boiled linseed oil and a quart of mineral spirits. The mineral spirits will help it dry faster. The linseed oil should seal it. Now, this is another one of those, hey, I saw this on YouTube and I want to reproduce it. Now, there's so many out there that some people will mix silicone with it. Some people will wash the canvas first. I'm just going to do the lazy way and take the canvas out, mark it, put my grommets in, seal it. Now, I do have a 5-gallon bucket, but I have this huge tub, and I'll show you guys outside that I'm going to just immerse the whole canvas tarp in. The other reason you want to do it outside is because this stuff, if you bunch up a rag with it, it can actually internally combust. So that's how dangerous it is. But I like danger. The other thing um, you could actually mix it together in a spray bottle and spray it on and then paint it. Excuse me, or spread it out with a paintbrush. You know, since I do have this big rubber tub and I hardly ever use it, I use it maybe once a year. Um, it's a it was actually bought to change the oil on big rigs or bigger equipment than a lawn tractor. So um, it's not used for that anymore. So it just sits around in my barn somewhere until I use it once a year. Anyway, I'm going to mark these, lay out my other tarp, lay out this tarp on top, just mark through where the grommets are. Actually, I'll put the tarp on top, mark through, and then I'll meet you back in here and we'll see how this grommet kit works. Now, Corporal Kelly found one where he lives, different hardware store, I guess. It's got a longer piece to hammer down in, but we're going to see how this works. Oh, it's got a little piece right here. Maybe that extends into that. But we're going to read the directions and see how this thing works. This should be pretty easy, but you know, you never know with some of these YouTube projects that you see. All right, I'm back. I just made some markings. I did measure that tarp in between the grommets. It was about 33 inches. So it seems a little wide to me, but that's why I bought an extra grommet kit so I can put in my own grommets wherever I want them. So, you know, you guys are probably saying for $40 you probably could have bought one. But that's not what my whole thing is. I need therapy because I have PTSD, and you know, lots of veterans out there, they may have it. And I know there's lots of things about the VA that people, you know, say bad things about it. But, you know, I'm on a VA coalition with my local VA, Vision 5, and, you know, the help that they have for veterans right now is pretty good. So they're trying to get every veteran. So if you're a veteran and you're not getting help at the VA, and you can, and you qualify, and most veterans will qualify now. It's not just wartime veterans. So if you qualify, which you probably will, I would suggest you go ahead and get with the VA, get some help for, you know, TBI, PTSD, MST, whatever the problem is, get some help, because the suicide rate is phenomenal. My father committed suicide, and it took me 18 years to even get over it. So I didn't realize that I needed a hobby. I needed therapy, and that's what this is all about. I'm not taking therapy. I'm not taking drugs. So me against the world, you know, out with my hobbies is exactly what I need. Plus, you know, with the organizations that I go talk to people about, you know, suicide prevention and everything, that helps me too. So anyway, that's my little plug for the VA. If it's not good in your area, write your congressman. Almost got into a head-on with somebody. Saw somebody die. I just don't want to. Okay, so we got grommets every 3 feet. gotta figure out how to tack this down, and I gotta hang this over my clothesline for a bit to get the leaves off. But let me get this set up outside. Restoke my fire. I think it's supposed to warm up, but I'm gonna get everything ready for outside. I'll probably put on my GoPro for that just to use it. God bless you. Take care. And
before because I don't think I pressed record. I did the first one. What I did before. You get it 50-50. Close to it. I just poured this in there. I use mineral spirits a lot, so it's just cheaper for me to buy big can. And I'm glad I did on this one. So let's wash it. This side. This side's wet. The dry side then. And it soaked up quick last time, so I may have to add more, I don't know. That's why I got two of them. Right now I got two, and they're 20 bucks a piece, so two of them. Basically is the cost of your tarp if you bought it. So they say bring it out, or they should bring it out into this, but it's easier said than done. Hurts its back. So I'm gonna take this up. I think that corner's good. And it wasn't good. And that's where I need it, so I got another one. It's always a nice breeze through here. So I already had to buy an attachment for this GoPro, so I plug a mic into it. Back bag. That's almost done. It's like wet. Goes in the middle now. So anyways, this side's good. This doesn't matter if it's dirty anymore. This side needs that. When you're mixing chemicals or messing chemicals, always make sure that you understand what those chemicals can do if they're mixed or sit. If I leave this like this to soak in, it'll catch on fire. And most of the time I'm trying not to fire. But you got that one spot right there. This is what we have back. So through. Side there. Yes, very well. Well, I think that's be good. Now for a drying rack. I got the long side. Yeah, during COVID and everything else. Got a little depressed. Even after I lost my house, I just threw everything inside the barn. Didn't have room for it inside. And I'd like to say losing my house was my fault. I'm not trying to blame anybody, but at least somebody financially.
well, that was fun. So it ended up costing me a little bit more than $40. More on the lines of about 85. I didn't use the second kit, so only 15 for that, 10 for the tarp, 10 for the mineral spirits, and $60 for linseed oil, boiled linseed oil. A little pricey for me. Knowing that now, I would have just bought a Canvas Tarp. But with my trip today, that was worth the tarp. But if you're going to do it and you don't want to go through the heartache of it, don't. Just buy a Canvas Tarp. Anyway, just wanted to show you again how this thing works. So So you got two pieces to a grommet. You got the bottom piece that goes through the hole, and then you got the top piece where this flange here flattens out over that, and it actually rolls. And it locks your grommet in there. So this piece right here, it cuts through the material. Then you lay the smaller grommet piece down. You put the large grommet on top, or the bottom grommet on top of that. You put your material on, put your top grommet, the flat one. Then you take this little piece and you put it in the hole. It goes all the way through. It would go all the way through here. So then you hammer it, and it makes a nice little grommet if you do it right. And I showed you how to do it wrong for the first one. But I think what I'm going to do is maybe take this other kit and, like I said, upstairs is, instead of 33 inches a piece, I'm going to split that and put extra grommets in there just to hold that flap. I mean, flap's going to be on the inside, but I just want to hold it a little better. Anyway, it's a fun project. I'll give you the results next week when I deploy it. But you guys take care. Be kind to everyone. You know, in this world, everybody's so to themselves, and it's all about me, and it's all about, hey, I need to get here. Drive safe. Be patient. Be kind. You know, Galatians 5:22 and 23. Love, joy, peace, patience, goodness, kindness, faithfulness, gentleness, and self-control. God bless you. Take care. I'll catch you all on the flip side. So I do apologize for my videos yesterday. It seems that I do not know how to operate this GoPro yet, which actually never claimed to. So got some, probably could have done this with a little bit, maybe 2 of the linseed oil, because I've got some staining on the bottom of my barn. I'm not worried about the boxes here, but it's wet. It's looking good, but yeah, it's kind of hard to understand where this GoPro is when you can't see it. And I try to bring it up on my phone, and got it to work once, so it should work, but I just haven't had time to mess with it. But I'm gonna shut this down for now. Just wanted to give you a quick little update.